Welcome back to the channel, and today we got something special for you from Oukitel. Now, Oukitel sent us the WP55 Ultra phone, and this phone is designed for people who live life on the go. It's a rugged military-grade phone with a 6.6-inch display, a huge 11,000 milliamp hour battery, 16 gigs of RAM and 512 gigs of RAM with storage, and a fast, efficient processor. And the coolest thing about it is it has an advanced imaging thermal sensor. Now let's get this thing open today. It's right here next to me, and take a look at it on Supercar Street Racing. Welcome back to beautiful Studio A. We're out here today with Oukitel, who sent us their WP55 Ultra, and this is it directly in my hand right now. Now, this isn't your typical smartphone. This thing uses military-grade hardware for absolute toughness, and it also uses modern 5G performance. That means you get power, protection, and productivity in one package right here. Now let's kick it off with the design. This phone features a metal reinforced frame, shock absorbing corners, and also Gorilla Glass for the ultimate in break-proof protection on your screen. Now this guy is also IP68 and IP69K certified. That means it's waterproof, dustproof, and can even handle high pressure water jet. Now under the hood, this guy is powered by the MediaTek Dimensity 5G chipset. And that is plenty of muscle for gaming and other productivity. The screen on this phone is 6.6 inches, full HD+, and it offers sharp and vibrant colors. It's perfect for streaming or navigation, or even checking your drone footage on the go. And then there's the battery. This thing has an 11,000 milliamp battery. That's a huge battery. Now for photography, the WP55 Ultra has a triple lens system. It also has an ultra-wide lens and a night mode that holds up well in the darkness. Now it does feature NFC for contactless payments. It has face unlock, a fingerprint scanner, and customizable side keys. And it does run on Android 15 as well. Now I want you to hang around because the next thing we're gonna do is go ahead and check the stability, the durability, the waterproofness, and the camera on this phone. And we'll check the battery life also. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get the WP55 Ultra turned on and take a look at it right back there in Studio B. We have the Oukitel WP55 Ultra in front of me. So let's go ahead and get this thing out of the box and see what's inside. Okay, we got the box open now for the Oukitel, and it does have something on the front right here. It says Smart Key on the side of it. There's a volume control right there, a power button right there. It did come with a removable case as well. I just took the case off right here. And then your volume controls are right here on the side, and your power button right here. And then on the back, you can see the triple camera system right there, and kind of a texture-ish background there on the back. You can actually feel the texture on that. Underneath that, we have the user manual, a warranty certificate, a USB Type-C cable, an orange USB Type-C cable, and a power brick right there. And that's all that's inside of the Oukitel WP55 Ultra. Let's get this thing on the charger so it can go ahead and get charged up. Okay, we're here with the Oukitel WP55 Ultra. We just powered it up just a minute ago. And there it's in the setup mode. It's asking us where we are located. I pushed English United States and I'm hitting start. Now it wants me to connect to our mobile network. I don't have any SIM cards. We're gonna have to be Wi-Fi. Now it's saying that it is getting our phone ready. And I'm not gonna transfer anything over to this phone. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and sign in. and I'm going to be using the device. And I need to set a pin. I'll go ahead and do that off cam. And it wants me to go ahead and do a fingerprint. There is a fingerprint sensor on the power button. So I am doing this now. And I'm going to go face unlock too. And we're going to tell it it's okay to use location services. All right, we are at the front screen, and that was very fast. And look, it is showing me all the apps that are installed on the phone now. Let's see if they have any software updates, system updates. Your system is up to date. We have no more updates. And you simply swipe from the bottom to do anything to remove that screen. Now, one of the more interesting things is this thing has a thermal camera, which we will be testing. And it is called Therm here, and it is loading. Look at that. It shows you a temperature. That's interesting. It sees the lights are hot, the LED lights. Okay, that was a quick setup and look at the WP55 Ultra from Oukitel. But we're going to go ahead and see if this thing can handle a couple of other things, like being underwater and also being dropped. So let's go ahead and do some testing now. All right, you just saw us fire up the WP55 Ultra from Oukitel and go through some of the menu systems with you guys. Let's take it into the sink and see if this guy actually is waterproof. What do you guys think? We're gonna try it out right now. Okay, we have our sink full of water here, and now we're going to start rolling on the Oukitel. And we are rolling with video. Just waiting for this to cool off a little bit. It's a little warm still. Don't want to put this in hot water. But let's go ahead and see what happens. I made sure the USB-C door was closed. And let's just do it. All right, I saw a purple flash. I don't know what that was about, but I did see purple. It is completely submerged underwater now, all the way underwater. And you guys might be able to see me, you might not, but it is under water completely. Has been under there for almost a minute, no problems whatsoever. And it is still recording video. I just pulled it out of the water. No issues at all. No problems with waterproofness whatsoever on this guy. I just removed the case, and you can clearly see there's water inside the case. The phone is absolutely fine. It has no problems whatsoever. It goes back to the main menu with no issues, and there is the front of the phone. You guys can see it is working perfectly. At the same time, this was completely full of water, the case. It is indeed waterproof or water resistant. You guys just saw us test out the waterproof capabilities of this phone. We're going to also show you some night shots from the thermal imaging camera and things like that as we go. So let's go ahead and do some more tests with this guy now. All right, here is how it looks on the Oukitel in complete darkness. Check it out, guys. There's no light in here except a couple of LEDs. And we're also rolling on the Insta360 X5. So you can see this thing does pretty good in low light conditions. This is almost no light at all in my room. So a good showing for night vision on the Oukitel. No problems at all. All right, we're in the kitchen. We're going to do the drop test now on the WP55 Ultra. I actually destroyed one of my phones like this before, so we'll see. Let's see what happens. This might be the end of the phone. And I don't see any issue. So it survived a 3 or 4 foot fall onto tile there with no issues whatsoever. So that's a successful drop test. It did fall on the face, I think, but I'll do it one more time just in case. Again, 2 successful drop tests from at least 3 feet onto a tile floor. No problems whatsoever. All right, you guys just saw the drop test. This phone had 0 problems. Now we're going to show you some benchmarks from the WP55 Ultra. And this is going to be Geekbench on your left, and it's going to be 3D Mark on your right. You can take those and compare them online and see what you think about the performance. I had no issues with the performance at all. It is definitely going to be a little slower than your mainstream, super expensive phone like the S24 Ultra. But it is designed for a different type of customer than that. Take a look at these benchmarks and let me know what you think. All right, we just tested out some more of the features of the WP55 Ultra right here in front of us. Now that you know a lot about this phone, I think it's time for you guys to find out how you can get one of your own. Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to Supercar Street Racing today. We have a special edition for you today because we have the Oukitel WP55 Ultra here. It is a thermal vision, mega powered, badass phone for sure. Cutting edge thermal imaging technology that works. I showed you guys that on the video. It has a huge 11,000 milliamp hour battery. It's got a 5G MediaTek processor. That's the 7025 processor. Up to 48 gigs of RAM and 512 gigs of ROM. You can see also here that it uses 33 watt charging technology. It's got a 108 megapixel main camera. It is Android 15. It has a 6.6 inch FHD plus display with 120 hertz refresh rate, an 8 megapixel night camera, which I showed you guys also, and that processor is the 6 nanometer processor. You can also reverse charge on it. You can plug another device into it and charge it right off the USB port. There's a little bit about the thermal imaging, which we did test out, and it does work perfectly. And there's that huge battery it has also. I did some battery tests. You saw that in the video as well. It performed very well. There's a look at the triple camera setup, and it does use a Samsung imaging chip. It also has a 32 megapixel front camera, so you can do great selfies. And there's your ROM and RAM capabilities built into the WP55 Ultra. There's another closer look at the display. Also, it says you get vivid colors and sharp clarity. And it's 15.3 millimeters slim, so it has a great grip. And I have it right here in front of me, right there. And it does fit in my hand very well. And it is designed to handle water and dust and shocks. We did a drop test on it and had no problems whatsoever. We did a water test and had 0 problems with it also. There's a look at the reverse charging right there. And it can have 2 SIM cards. And it has 1 slot for a TF card if you need that extra storage. And of course it does NFC, you can see right here. It has a fingerprint scanner, Gorilla Glass, and GPS, as you can see on the screen right here. There's a look at the controls. You've got your volume down, volume up, and power on one side, and then a smart key to launch apps with a single touch. Go ahead and check the link in the description for your Oukitel WP55 Ultra. Grab it today and tell them Supercar Street Racing sent you. This is perfect for contractors and men who work out in the field and camping and so many other cool things this thing is perfect for. Grab yourself one today. It performed perfect for the price point. It is exactly what we thought. It is great for doing everyday tasks. It's snappy in the menus and there's no wait time whatsoever. Thank you guys for almost 240,000 subscribers. That is absolutely amazing. I couldn't have done it without you. You guys are everything to us. Thank you so much. And please, when you're going to buy anything from Amazon, even if it's not this phone or any of the links in the description, if you click through one of our links, it helps us out greatly. It gives us a few dollars to keep moving the channel forward. We got to get out of here right now. We've got another Oukitel phone to review, so we got to get moving on it. Okay, we're looking at video and audio quality now of the WP55 Ultra right here in the Supercar Street Racing studio. This is indoors with low lighting conditions, I would say moderate to low lighting conditions. And this is how it looks at 4K video. Let's go ahead and walk outside now and see how it transitions out into the outdoors. Now we're outside taking some video of the beautiful backyard at the Supercar Street Racing compound. There are some nice reds for you right there, some blues here. And let's move back out into the sun so you can get a view of the beautiful backyard at Supercar Street Racing. And that is how it does look.
you.